Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome our Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Vince Curran.
Yeah! Hey, Boulder, how you doing? Cool. Good deal. Well, you guys, thank you for coming down and welcome to the Boulder Theater, the beautiful Boulder Theater. As I would assume everybody here knows what they're here for, but just in case you just happen to wander in, I won these tickets on the radio, here's what we're doing. We are doing a live taping here tonight for Jake Johansson's HBO special, which will be in the future. And yeah, pretty cool, huh? He picked out Boulder specifically for a couple very important reasons. He picked it out. Party is one. You read the script, didn't you? Yeah. Duh. No, the reason he picked it out actually is because he had heard that the people in Boulder are very bright and hip. Oh, we fooled them, didn't we? No, but also it's a very beautiful place to play, man, and we're glad you're all here. So, without further ado, I guess we'll probably start doing a little bit of comedy, don't you think? Yeah. Cool. Well, let's find out, because this is Boulder, Colorado, of course. I would assume mostly college-educated crowd? Yeah. Right. How many people in the room tonight have a college degree? That they cannot use in any way whatsoever? Yes, indeed. That's where the pride comes from, too. Me too. I went here to the University of Colorado. Thank you, thank you. Are you all CU alum? No. CU alum, let's show them what spirit is. Let's sing the school song. Ready? For old CU. Good. You guys know the same lyrics I do. That's great. I do want to point out a few things because I spaced them out earlier. You may have heard the announcement earlier about not being able to go to the restroom, and that is true. If you do have a bad bladder and you need to go to the restroom, I would recommend going like real quick, because once the cameras start, we're not going to need that. You're going to have to stay in your seats because this is going to be on television, and you are going to be stars. So you don't want everybody in America seeing you go. So. Just keep that in mind. Also, no flash pictures either. Okay? Cool. What we're gonna do is, well, let's find out. Now we're doing this in Boulder. Oh, I've got a degree from here. Want to hear my degree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I majored in hallucinogenic drugs, and thank you very much. Well, thank God I minored in courtroom procedure. Boy, did that come in handy, man. I do have a real degree from CU, honest to God. I have a degree in environmental design. Yeah, I know. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Well, it means I'm qualified to design a tree, and they're pretty much the way they were supposed to be, so there's not a whole hell of a lot of work to be had out there. That's why I'm doing this. Last week I was working in Kansas City, and man, I had to make that drive back from Kansas. God, it's great to be in the mountains again. Yay. Have you made that drive across I-70? Oh my God. Yeah, here's my impression of driving on I-70 across Kansas. It's those damn tumbleweeds. No, and those tumbleweeds are some pretty wily critters, ain't they? They just sit there on the side of the road, and they wait. And they wait until they see a car without state plates coming. Then they wait till you're about 10 feet away from them, they jump out in front of your car. That's all you can do. Ah! God, we'd rather go into the ditch or hit a tree, you know, anything. Well, of course, in Kansas, you really couldn't hit a tree. You'd have to go pretty far off the road, like Montana. That'd be good. But man, no, we won't hit a tumbleweed. First of all, the problem is you're already in that highway coma. Weird stuff's going through your brain like, oh my God, someone threw a baby in front of me. Ah! But even if we know they're tumbleweeds, we're from the West. We know better. We won't hit a tumbleweed because we know tumbleweeds never travel alone. No, there's some sort of tumbleweed buddy system going on out there, man. You nail one tumbleweed, the rest of them are gonna chase your ass all the way across Kansas, and you don't want that happening. Man, I'm going across Kansas. I was doing 95 miles an hour. Yeah, well, it's not because I'm a hot rod, because I'm not. Don't you even get the wrong idea. It's just I wanted to get the hell out of Kansas! In Kansas, you figure you're safe going 95. You really do. I mean, it's straight as an arrow, flat as piss on a platter. You can see about 300 miles. Figure, hell, I'm gonna see a state patrolman before he even gets into my time zone. And I'm going, I don't even know how fast I was going. I know I was going at least 95, but I'm not even gonna bother to check when I'm driving. Because I don't drive like no pussy. Anybody here drive like you're supposed to, with your hands at 10 and 2? Of course not, man. Especially across Kansas, they're lucky if we use our arms at all. But if you do use your arm, it's just like this. It's this one, right? The old lazy drive. And when you're driving like that, there's no way. Your hand's right in front of the speedometer. What am I gonna do? I wonder if I'm going 95 or 120. I better check. At those kind of speeds, you're all over the damn road, man. So I figured, nope, that's it. I'll just go. Wow! Put the pedal to the metal and fly. Now, I have no idea where this state patrolman came from, because he wasn't there. I checked. And then all of a sudden he was. He got in behind me with his lights and siren going on. Jeez. When I see that in my rearview mirror, I have the exact same reaction as everybody in this room. I do. It's exactly the same. It's like this. Can't be me. I'll just pull over to the side of the road and let him go by like he wants to. Yeah, that's it. He's probably on his way to a big bank robbery in Salina. Yeah, bank robbery. It's like, could you imagine that? That's pretty optimistic. Yeah, could you imagine a bank robbery in Salina? Give me both of your dollars. What, are you from Salina? Is that what you were whining about? She owns a bank in Salina? What is it? Sarah's Bank. Come on in. We'll give you a loan for a stopwatch. You own a bank in Salina? No, you just figured you'd whine. Okay, well, that's fine. That's interesting. And now I think we know you a little bit better. But anyway, so I pulled over to the side of the road. The state patrolman pulls his car right alongside of mine, stops. He's looking over at me and he's going like this. Which is the international symbol for roll your window down. Thank God I had the book. I roll my window down and this cop goes, "Do you have any gray poupon?" Oh, we're gonna get started with this baby right now, but we do have to ask your cooperation to help us out a little, because we gotta do a little sound check, because we don't have to do a little sound check? No? Oh, in that case, you guys, you just got saved the fact of having to do a sound check, but what the hell, we'll do it anyway, just because I got you guys all wet for it. Oh, damn, we don't get to do a sound check. So let's just hear, just as a test, let's hear a nice big Colorado round of applause right now. Let's go. Yeah. I think that's gonna work, you guys. All right, well, what we're going to do before we actually start the tapes running, before we actually start taping the actual show, Jake wanted to come out and say hi to you folks and talk to you for a little bit. So let's have a hand for Jake Johansson. Yay! guys to miss it, because it's really good. So I'm going to give you the schedule. It's down here at the Tivoli at 5 o'clock tomorrow and 7 o'clock tomorrow, and then tomorrow night at 9, it's on Channel 31. So you know it's a really good movie. It's great to be back here at home, Denver. And I feel sorry for you guys, because, man, we had that bad weather 2 weeks ago. 20 below. Jeez. Oh, man. Thank God I wasn't here. I was in Montana. What a garden spot that goddamn place is. I was driving around, though, in that snow and ice, and I realized there is no doubt in my mind now that man is evolved from the ape. No doubt in my mind. Because you know how some of those apes have that prehensile tail? You know, comes up, they can grab stuff with their tail. You know what I mean? You know, that prehensile tail, you know what I mean? Somebody, yes, thank you very much for saying yeah. I would have had to done this stupid shit for about an hour. We've got that. Did you know that? If you're driving along on a dry road and you see a patch of ice, as soon as your car hits that ice, your ass grabs that seat. Oh, dry road. Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah. Ice, yeah! I got back to town. I'm driving around because I figured I got to see this town again. I went down to Cherry Hill. I'm driving around down there. It was fun because, you know, my car really looks like it fits in down in there. And I was driving around, though, and this cop pulls up behind me with his lights going. And just like you guys, I go, can't be me. I'll pull over to the side of the road and let him go by just like he wants to. This cop pulls alongside of me, and he's going like this, which is the international symbol for roll your window down. Thank God I had the book. You know. I rolled my window down, and he goes, "Do you have any Grey Poupon?" Well, thank God I did. Okay. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh. Might as well get this out of the way right off the bat. What do you guys think about my hair? You love it? Good. Well, some people do and some people don't. And so I've got to explain this for the people who do not like my hair. I wear it like this for a very important reason. I wear my hair like this because after 34 years, it still pisses my old man off. Oh, yeah. Well, that's my job. I'm sorry. I'm a son. You know, that's a son's job. You got to piss dad off. It says right there in that certificate they give you the day you're born. You are now a son. It is now your legal obligation to piss off your old man every goddamn time you get a chance. And you sign it with your little footprint. And I love my dad, I really do. I love my dad, and he's just not happy unless he's bitching about something. So, Merry Christmas, Dad, here you go. Ha, ha, ha. My dad is so funny. He is a crack in the butt, man. He really is. Every single time I see my dad, the first words out of his mouth, "I give free haircuts." "Why don't you get a goddamn haircut, mister? You look like a girl." You know, I'll bet if you got a haircut, you could probably get a real job. I go, "Okay, Dad. I'll get a haircut just like yours with that big hole in the top." Of course, that pisses him off even more. Then he's got to go off on something else. "Oh, yeah? Okay, fine, mister. Okay, fine. But what about that damned earring you wear, huh? The hell are you, a queer now?" Dad. Stop it! I just do that because I love to see him go. But I usually go, I just go, "Dad, come on, man. The only reason I wear this earring is so when my girlfriend finds earrings in my bed, I can say they're mine." It works great. You ought to see my dad's new earring. It's really cool. my dad pretty recently, over Christmas. That was fun. Got together with the whole family over Christmas, and it's just a delight. I come from a really big family. Anybody here? Big family? Big families, yeah, boola, bitchin', cool, excellent. They are so cool. It's just it's fun. It's like a party every time you get together. It really is. Two things you learn real early in a big family. First of all, you learn how to talk real loud. You got to, man, because if you don't talk loud, they're never going to hear you. The second thing you learn, I think this is even more important, but you learn how to eat real goddamn fast. Because in a big family, if you don't, they'll eat the food right off your plate, won't they? Just like, oh, that's mine now. Shit, by the time my dad's done saying grace, we've cleared his plate, man. Amen. What the hell's going on, Mom? Am I on that goddamn diet? This hearing's killing me. Jeez. This year for Christmas, it was a lot more fun than normally it is because my little sister was pregnant. Well, no, I take that back. She was not pregnant. She was 2 weeks overdue. Yeah, you gals are going, oh, jeez. Because you know how fun that could be. Oh, geez, I've been carrying this for 9 months. Oh, please, give me more time. Oh, no. My ankles aren't quite swollen up enough. Oh, no. 2 weeks overdue. God. They were telling us that the doctors wanted to have Mary come in, and they were going to induce labor in a couple days if she didn't have the baby. And we figured, no way. We are not going to let them give Mary drugs when we could be taking them ourselves. Well, because that's what they do, isn't it? Don't they give them some sort of drugs to dilate them? Huh? That's what they do. They give them some sort of drug that dilates them, right? That's how they induce labor. See, all I can think of is those drops at the eye doctor's office, you know? Oh, and I just kept having these horrible visions of Mary having to walk around in those shitty plastic sunglasses. So we figured, no way, we are not going to let them do this. If they want to induce labor, by God, we're from a big family, that's a job we can handle. You know? Because when Mary was young, we could get her to laugh so hard, she caught the turkey right through her nose. Piece of carrot, bing, 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 just like Nick was doing, man. She was hilarious. Mary, all we'd have to do was get her started. And she'd go into these uncontrollable giggling fits. She was like, she couldn't help herself. She had no control over it. So we're figuring, God, this is going to be easy. Same muscles. You know? We planned it out really well. We had Mary sit down at the end of the dining room table in this chair with a big plastic sheet on the floor underneath it. You know, 'cause we figured, shit, if she breaks water, we're saving the carpet. And so we got her laughing all night long, and I guess it worked, because she had the baby that night. Well, you know, not right there in the dining room. That could have been ugly. We're in a feeding frenzy. Mom, this isn't cooked. Well, it didn't happen. That's why I said it. But she did. She went home. She went into labor. She had the baby, which I found out the way we all find out when brothers or sisters have babies, from Mom. Good old MCI Mom. That's her goddamn job. I don't know what it is. She sits there in the delivery room with a phone. That's Mom's job. That is her job. That is her reason for living. That and the other job Mom has is, no matter how old you get, she treats you like you're 6. Doesn't she? It's just, did you wipe? Oh, can I cut your food? Oh, there we go. Oh, which is just annoying as hell. Except when we go to restaurants, my mom still takes me to the ladies' room with her, so that's not too bad. But I'll tell you what, as soon as I found out that Mary had that baby, oh my God, it came rushing back to me. You guys back me up on this. All the men in here, I know you're with me on this shit. Thank God the women have the kids, huh, guys? Amen is right, my man. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh. Oh, God, if men had the children, there'd be one in every family. Thank you very much. No way we're going to go through that shit. Because I'm just guessing, but I got a pretty vivid imagination. I'm thinking having a baby would be sort of like having a Toyota pulled out of your rectum. You know? Oh, what a feeling! Oh, God! No shit! Oh, you've had one? You've had two? Oh, see, I told you, men wouldn't do that shit. She's had two. I mean, I remember, I've got very, very vivid memories of almost passing out from Pepto-Bismol poops. You know, like... You know what I mean? We can all relate to that, can't we? Pepto-Bismol poops, yeah, we know what that's all about. You drink that stupid, yucky, pink liquid for, you know, for 3 days. For 3 days, nothing. Nothing. And that third day, oh my God. I don't know how that works. It goes in pink, it comes out coal black. I mean, you're dropping these Kingsford briquettes out of it, you know. Oh, God. You're sitting on that pile with your Lamaze coach. And all you can hear is bloop, dink. I'm going to break the toilet. Hey. Oh, God. If men had the children, you would never, ever have to ask us to wear a rubber. No way. Oh, we'd probably go out and get that fucker laminated, man. I'll tell you, it's you. No sense running that risk. Oh, God. I'm just having a great time here. Ted Bundy. That was a shame about Ted Bundy. I'm going to miss. I really liked Married with Children. Oh, okay. Different Bundy? I'm sorry. What's that? That's Al Bundy. I'm sorry. I guess I was thinking of the wrong guy. See, I don't really believe in capital punishment except in really extreme cases like his, you know, like in rape or murder, or if someone gives you, you know, picante sauce made in New York City. Then I say, string the motherfucker up. That's what I say, goddamn. But oh, it's great to come back to Denver, though. This is the greatest town in the world. I've been traveling all over the damn place, and this is the best. And you never really appreciate your home until you've been out of the country for a while, and it's great to be back in the USA. It really is. Because I was in Utah. Has some of you guys been to Utah before? Oh, what a retarded state that is. Oh, my God. I flew to Utah on United Airlines. And I had a pleasant flight, don't get me wrong, but I didn't want to go on United. I wanted to go on Delta. Because, well, no, I'm a member of Delta's frequent fuck-up program. You know? And membership has its privileges, by God. I've been keeping track. My mileage on Delta, I get one more flight on Delta. I get a free flight anywhere in the United States, which is pretty much a destination on any of their goddamn flights. Hi, thanks for flying Delta. care where you land? Yeah, I got an idea. Why don't you send me where you send my fucking luggage? But I flew in United this time, and it was a very pleasant flight. I had a very good time, except for the fact that I'm a smoker. Any smokers in here? Yeah. Smokers, come on, be proud. Yeah! Because we smokers, we've got to stick together. By God, we are a dying breed. I'll tell you, aren't they treating us smokers like shit these days? Oh, it's just amazing. I was in a shopping mall a couple days ago. I went to the restroom in this department store, and there's a big sign on the restroom door. Absolutely no smoking in this restroom by city ordinance. You know, because that tile and porcelain could go up just like that. You know? And then I thought about it, because, you know, our legislatures would not make a law for any, you know, for no reason, would they? Nah. But I thought about it. I guess it does make a certain amount of sense. You don't want somebody in a public restroom smoking a cigarette, getting a lot of smoke in the air, and ruining the lovely smell that's in public restrooms. Can't have that. I think airlines are the worst. I mean, they treat us so bad it ought to be illegal. They really do. We're the new third-class citizens. We are. Smokers. Oh, it's just horrible. When I first walked up, I thought this is going to be so fun, because at the counter there where you go and get your ticket, they are all peaches and cream and smiles. They're like, well, hi. How are you today? Thank you so much for flying with us. Isn't it a lovely day for flying? Smoking or not smoking? Smoking? When they take your ticket, they mark with that green marker that they always use. Smoker! Asshole! So you got to use this to get onto the plane, and they know. And the stewardess on the plane, she's just as pleasant. Oh, you smoke? Follow me. Come here, come here. No, come here. You get to sit in this seat in the back row that doesn't recline. Oh, but we make up for it by giving you a really gorgeous view of the engine. And you see, you guys that don't smoke, if you've never sat in that seat, you might think it's not a good seat. But that's not true. You know, you can't get really comfortable, but that engine will lull you right to sleep. And all you can see from that seat, the whole flight, is people walking down that center aisle like this. Well, that is where I think airlines really show their sense of humor. Because they come along at the beginning of the flight, and they give you coffee and beer. And then they block the aisle with that goddamn cart, you know? You're doing that potty dance that we all know, you know the one? Pee, 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 oh, T, 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 Y, potty. Dance. Ding, 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 ding. Please remain seated. Your flight attendant will be passing out corks and rubber bands in just a few moments. You might want to loosen up your seatbelt just a tad. But I was sitting in the back seat of that plane. I'm watching everybody on my flight. And not a single person on that flight was paying any attention to that poor stewardess. You know, that poor girl. Beginning of the flight, she always stands up there in the middle of the aisle and does that sort of